Do you want your partner to chant yes, yes, yes? Well, make sure you grab some Bluechew with the promo code Denise. It's the chewable tablet that helps you have better sex. Link in the description box below. But now, let's go ahead and get into SummerSlam 2013. That is right. We got quite a bit to get in here, including one of my favorite SummerSlam matches that we gotta talk about. But before we get to that, here we go. Our little segment that we have for this LA shows is showing what ticket stub I have for that period of time. This show, I sat section 107, row 16, seat 27, and my ticket was $88 plus $12 tax. So still definitely a lot cheaper, but as you can see that the years have gone by, our tickets have definitely gone up. Now, I don't remember if there was a SummerSlam access or not for this show, but I don't have anything of any photos up on Facebook. So I was like, what the hell happened that year? Did I just like not take any pictures or post anything? I have no idea. Anyways, well, what I do have an idea of is the first match that I want to get into because I want to start off with a banger this time. And that banger, my friends, that I want to kick this video off with is Brock Lesnar defeating CM Punk in a no DQ match. Dude, I gotta tell you, like, everything else on the show, I was watching and I was like, yeah, that's nice. That was good. Okay. But for a match to sort of take you back and grab you, that's what I look for when I'm going back and watching these SummerSlam shows, is what really still grabs you. And this match did just that. I was watching like if I didn't know what was going to happen, and this did just that. So, first of all, I need to give some love here to Brock versus CM Punk. So there were some cool moments during all of this. And what I loved about this match was that it really just felt like so intense, where you truly did not know who was going to win. Some of my favorite moments included with Brock put some steel steps on the back of CM Punk and then literally stomped on it. He's literally beating the shit out of CM Punk. At one point, he even tosses him. And I gotta say this, if any wrestler is ever gonna go in and just like completely manhandle somebody, please watch how Brock Lesnar does it, because dude really makes you think that he's killing somebody. At one point, we even see Brock lock in the Kimura, and this was kind of cool because it was a reminder of him breaking the arm of Triple H and Shawn Michaels, but somehow, some way, CM Punk manages to counter that. However, Brock ends up using the strength in his legs to get up and manages to powerbomb CM Punk. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome," and this is CM Punk's best match at SummerSlam in a SummerSlam. Hands down, guys, this one was the very best. And some other cool moments that we saw was CM Punk started hitting Brock Lesnar with a chair. And we do see Paul Heyman get involved, and CM Punk is trying to choke him. So Brock then tries to F5 him, but holds on to the tie of Paul Heyman. So at the exact same time, he's literally choking Paul Heyman. And it was just a very cool moment. Check it out. So here's the photo. There's Brock trying to F5 CM Punk, and CM Punk's holding on to the tie of Paul Heyman. So Brock is kind of unintentionally choking Paul Heyman. So I thought that was a really cool moment. This match was hella exciting. Brock then goes for the F5 on CM Punk, but he counters it with a DDT. Punk then locks in the Anaconda Vice. Punk then locks it on Paul, but Brock ends up hitting him with a chair. And then finally, Brock finally wins this match after hitting an F5 on CM Punk through a chair. And that is how Brock Lesnar ends up winning this match. And at the end of it, we do see CM Punk get a standing ovation. Please, guys, if you're bored or you're in the mood to go watch any WWE nostalgia, this is it. If you are watching this, go back. Take some time off. Go watch this match. I promise you, you won't regret it. It's one of those ones that still lives up or holds up with the test of time. So shout out to these guys, because this match made SummerSlam 2013 worth watching. Another highlight that I want to get into is Daniel Bryan defeating John Cena with Triple H as a special guest referee. And let me just say, what we saw unfold the last time Triple H was a special guest referee at a SummerSlam match, it is a bad idea to ever have Triple H as a referee at SummerSlam. That's it, guys. This should have been like history repeats its damn self, everyone. The match between John Cena and Daniel Bryan was really good. I love when Bryan just gets Cena with a combo of his strikes at lightning speed. Like they came in and they worked, guys. And Bryan defeats John Cena. He defeats him. He defeats him. He beats him clean, guys. They shake hands afterwards. There's a whole ass celebration. But like I said, Triple H, special guest referee, that should tell you that something is going to happen. And that thing that ended up happening was Randy Orton came out and he was the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. He comes out and he basically teases that he's going to cash in on Daniel Bryan, but walks away. And just when you think, oh, maybe it was a tease, bullshit. Instead, Triple H pedigrees Daniel Bryan and leaves him open so that Randy could go in, cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase successfully. And Randy becomes a 7-time champion, quickly shattering and ending this moment where Daniel Bryan was the WWE champion for like a couple of seconds or however long that was, maybe like a minute or two. And it breaks my heart to see what they did to Daniel Bryan here because I know people are going to say that it was part of building him up. BS, guys. They did not think he was a star at that time. And so this was a bummer. And this was the start of the Authority storyline where they wanted Randy to be their corporate champion. Those were the two biggest highlights of the show, but there are some other things that I do want to touch on. We got to see a Ring of Fire match between Bray Wyatt and Kane. This was fun because, it was a Ring of Fire match, and it was kind of cool to see this live because I had never seen anything like it. Bray wins with the sister Abigail. Kane is essentially outnumbered, and so this was definitely something different. A match that I really enjoyed was Alberto Del Rio defeating Christian for the World Heavyweight Championship. First of all, this match was really good. This was a match that I thought that both guys had really good chemistry with one another. And I've always been a Christian fan, but I feel like he doesn't always get like the love and respect he deserves. And I feel like this match was just kind of proof that he just goes out there and just, works really hard. Alberto does get the victory here, and then afterwards he cuts a babyface promo about Latinos and, basically representing them. And so that kind of explains why I was a fan of Alberto Del Rio back in the day. His matches were good, and also, he was representation for a lot of Latinos. So yeah, it's unfortunate how things worked out afterwards, but during this time period, there were some good moments in there. Another match that I quickly want to mention is Natalya versus Brie Bella. And this one was kind of fun because there was a moment where they just start slapping the crap out of each other. And I had a good time with that, but Natty ends up winning with a sharpshooter. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into some ratings. Of course, I got to give best match to CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar, but I think you guys all saw that coming because it was really freaking good. And for worst match, I got to give it to Cody Rhodes versus Damian Sandow. And I didn't think it was horrible. It just was the one that I was least interested in. And as for the rating, I gotta give it a 10, primarily because I really, really did love that match with Brock and CM Punk. And when there's a match that I will go back and legitimately go back and just watch, especially a standalone match, I feel like that goes over with me pretty well. And then the match portion between Daniel Bryan and John Cena was pretty good too. I didn't like the ending, but the match itself was good. And then everything else on the show was fine. And of course, an extra shout out to that Alberto Del Rio Christian match that I also enjoyed. So for that reason, that's why I gave the show a 10. And if you want to get a 10 on your performance, make sure you guys give some love over to Bluechew, promo code Denise, link in the description box below. But also let me know what you guys thought of SummerSlam 2013 in the comments section. I will be reading those and seeing what you guys had to say. And we're almost getting there, guys. We are getting through all of these SummerSlams in the SummerSlam Rewind. So thank you so much to everybody who has tuned in. And if you want to watch some of the previous ones, I definitely recommend 2000, 2002, and 2005 because those were some of my personal favorites. And hey, also check out 2012, 2011 because we went into some pretty interesting topics on those videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.